What Forrest Gump say he felt like running? I felt like smiling. You know? Goodness, I was just in here singing Yolanda Adams. Give me 1 second, I'll sing it again. I just can't I can't sing it right now. Give up now. Come too far from where I started from. This is Mary, Mary, wrong singer. There we go. Nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe. But I just really sung the part, I just can't give up now. That was the only thing I really hit, truthfully. And it just made me smile. Like, life is so good, and I've been enjoying myself. I've been enjoying presence. How about that? I've been enjoying being in present company with my damn self. And that does not mean isolation. That means everywhere I show up, I'm in present company with myself. Each and every time. Isn't that awesome? Shit, I think it is. And enjoying expression. You know? Showing up in community. Appreciating community. Appreciating self and community. Ha! Building community. What? You know what I mean? Because you always be like, you desire things. I want a family. I want friends. I want relationships. I want all these things, right? But do you ever ask yourself how it looks, how it feels, how it smells, how it sounds? How you show gratitude for those things that you ask for when they arrive? How does gratitude reflect on you? How do you appreciate that you manifested a blessing so that you don't ever curse it? You don't ever curse what you asked for because you realize you manifested a blessing, so you rest in gratitude with it. You know? Goodness, because me, this is all about me, you know? And my coming back out after this hiatus, you know, and beginning to share again after this hiatus, after this silence, you know, I took a break June 2017. I took a break, y'all. I did some shit. And it was a lot to process. May 2017 was a big month. It was a major month. It was a month, you know. And I quit my job in corporate America. 2 weeks after a meditation where I heard that I need to leave my job, the message in spirit said, until you show up for yourself, you won't be able to show up for anybody else. And the reason why you're not provided for is because you don't trust yourself to be provided for. You feel like the only way you'll be provided for if somebody else provides for you. So that's until you switch that shit, you're gonna forever struggle. So I quit my job to do me full time. You know, to be me full time. I quit my job making over 6 figures a year. And I didn't even have to work this job. Like, I've always been like the Tommy in everybody's life. Referencing Martin, shout out to Ancestor. Tommy is a freaking ancestor. Shout out to Tommy Martin. I don't remember the ancestor's full name, but I'm currently identifying Tommy as a character and a role that he played that was inspiring and hella funny to many people in black culture from the TV show called Martin. Alright, but the thing about Tommy is Tommy don't got no job. You ain't got no job, Tommy. I was a Tommy in everybody's life. You ain't got no job. What job where? You know, because the way my life was, freedom. I manifested freedom in everything. Everything that I did had to have freedom. If it didn't have freedom, then you couldn't have commitment. You know, I can't commit to something that's not free, but the freedom I can commit to. To bondage, I'd be like, You know, so I quit my job making over 6 figures a year that I didn't even have to show up to, but a few times if I wanted to, you know. A job that was made easy for me where the people truly loved me. So that took place. I spoke to Spirit and said, okay, cool, I'm down for this, but if I quit my job, you gotta give me my dream car. I manifest my dream car. Just like that. June 4th shows up. It's my birthday. I feel like I'm 34. I turned 34 at this time. Yeah, because I'm 34. I mean 35. Now I'm about to be 36. So yeah. I turned 34. This was my Jesus year when I quit my job, and I turned 34 the next month in June. I manifest my dream car. And then, you know what else happens in June? I quit again. I quit the medicine house. I quit everything. Like, I quit myself because I wasn't being my true self. I just quit. And it was the strangest thing ever because I witnessed myself letting go and losing and sitting back and going into this place of silence. It was like I was in a silent retreat in an outward way. You know, and so many things was transpiring and yeah. That's the best response. Yeah. Yeah. And then what it is over a year and a half later, I'm coming back out. Bitch, I'm out. I ain't coming no damn where. Before I break this good white plate. But yeah, so that was a big thing. So these videos I'm doing is like practicing, is me releasing, is me sharing, is me being more transparent about the experience, is me being more present in each and every day. Coming from behind the veil. I like the veil. Like, I was born for veil over my face. Like, me and veils, we got a thing, you know what I mean? I like the mysteriousness. Hiding, but you can't see me. You know, but the season that we're in, I shared the season that the purpose that I accepted when I chose to come back here, I will be a disservice to my lineage if I continue to hide, if I continue to live in fear, if I continue to be afraid or to suppress and withhold myself. So this is about my bloodline. This is about anyone who's ever loved me and ever sacrificed anything so that I can be here in this kitchen right now scrubbing a white cutting board from a dinner that I had on Monday. You know what I mean? A surprise dinner. It made it that all of that can happen, that love knocks on my door each and every day, and if it doesn't knock on my door, then it gives me every time I show up in life. You know what I mean? And if I am not living my life and being my fullest self, if I'm not being my authentic self, if I am stunting my own growth, then think about all the ancestors' faces that spits on. Think about how that tells the angels, fuck you. You ain't shit anyway. You know, to whatever your source is, to whatever your power is, to whatever your fuel is, to whatever your motivation is, you're telling it, fuck you. You don't believe in it anyway. Each and every time you choose not to show up as yourself, or anytime you choose to dim yourself a fragment of a second of a less than, because you choose to abuse yourself over you choose to abuse yourself to choose people. Again, that's still living outwardly. That's still living outside yourself. So you choose to choose yourself as the first one to accept assault. The first one who has to go through something is you. For the sake of them, so you're the blood of the lamb, I suppose. If anyone catch that drift. But yeah, so I'm just excited. For divine presence. I'm excited to be getting over my phobia of speaking. I like cameras. I like when they record. I do. I could even be on stages and shit. I do cameras. I have this thing about this live. You know, so. And then sometimes I abuse myself and say, well, you don't got nothing to talk about. You know, I'm still healing from abuse. You know. But we dropped that fucker off at the shelter and said, boy, until you get yourself rehabilitated, you can't show up at this house again. Because what you won't do is be stunting my own growth. Ha! I love you and all, but you need to get you some healing. Come holler at me once you get your wings. Until then, crawl away, caterpillar. Or fly away moth. Cause sometimes motherfuckers morph into moths, and just because they flying, they ain't flying with you. They just flying and eating up your shit at the same damn time. How about that? Everybody with wings ain't your friends either. Yeah. Today will be a beautiful day to be enjoying some fruit. I can't wait to put it down my mouth and eat the fruit. Like, real talk. Like, I say that and I say it, but I don't know if I don't know if that had conviction of the passion that I'm feeling and what I'm saying. I opened my eyes last night. For the first time in a long time, I opened my eyes. I wasn't afraid to see last night, even if it blinded me. See, squinting became my friend when I was operating those lower dimensions. When I forgot the sun. Rays turn gray I couldn't see the sky no more. And I forgot it was me, the one that was being brave. But last night, I opened my eye and a sea of light. White, bright. It was crystal, y'all. Tears fall down my face as my eyes become used to light. Bright. It was beautiful, y'all. She sits in front of me. Her temple be my canopy. I rest, eyes grazing at her grace. It was much, y'all. Real love, y'all. I opened my eyes last night. I saw for the first time, but not in a long time. I saw life. I opened my eyes last night. It was real, y'all. It was love, y'all. It was life. I opened my eyes last night. I opened hers too. We sat on a rooftop in Helen. Sacred God is. We were constellations, toes and tummies. It was yummy. I told her I wanted to thank her. Thank her. I just wanted to thank her for the love she gives me. I had to thank her. Just thank her. I knew how to thank her. I told her I look forward to laying you down between my legs. Just rest your head. I'm gonna open up your eyes tonight. And she trusted me. Climbed through the window. She followed me to bed. I got in first. Propped myself up. I laid back. I tapped on my lap. She entered my lap. Yo, when she rested her head, I breathed. She breathed. I rubbed her with oils. I breathed. She breathed as I fanned in those oils. I touched her third eye, her temple, her face. We went to the stars, y'all. It got real bright, y'all. Hearts and shit. I opened my eyes last night. It was bright, y'all. So bright, y'all. I opened her eyes last night. It was bright, y'all. So hard, y'all. I opened her eyes last night. 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 Real talk, where they do that shit at? I was like, Yo, son, and them. You did that for real? I did that, yo. Son, for real. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Real talk. I was like... One moment, too. I look forward... Not that either. I know what I want to do for you. I know what my gift back to you is. I look forward to laying your head between my legs and opening up your eyes. That shit could mean so much. And I said that shit with complete confidence. It's so funny. Real talk. True story. Real talk, true story. And the most beautiful part is, she was down to get between my thighs so I could open up her eyes. Yeah, I want to just lay your head right here and open up your eyes. I want to put my dick on your neck and tell you something. And this ain't even sex, y'all. This is nothing but me using my hands, y'all. And taking her to the moon. Yo. I love my life. I love myself. And all the dishes done. I have all the dirty dishes in the house shown up. Has all the dirty dishes in the house shown up? This is the first and last call for dirty dishes. Why are you looking greasy? You need the soap. Alright, dishes. Well, it was a great time. Oh. Knew something, right? First and last call for dirty dishes. I was about to do my closeout session. That thing got in here before I did my closeout, because if I would have closed it out, it wouldn't have been able to be here no more. Because I would have been done. Yo. Alright, so, I got a thing for rhyming, too. But I got a thing for many things. For everything. Because everything, shout out to Lauren, is everything. What is meant to be will be. After summer must come spring. Change will come eventually. I wrote these words for everyone who struggled in their youth, who won't accept. Alright. Let me tell you that everything is everything. Everything is everything. After winter is the spring, and there's change, and it comes eventually. And there's change, and there's change, and it will come eventually. Everything is everything, and there's change, and there's change, but everything is everything. Everything is everything. If you are who you say you are, you be a superstar. And have no fear, 'cause God is here. You see that? And the lights are on. You see that? And that's your glow. Oh, yeah. Hey. So if you are who you say you are, be a superstar. And have no fear, 'cause God is here. What? 'Cause the lights are on. What? Oh. Alright, my hand's gonna be dry soon so I can hit the button on this video. If not, it's gonna be a lot more random everything from the king. I'm about to block myself and call myself the king. You know. I'm gonna talk to myself about that because I'm called king quite often, but I don't call myself king. Why is that? What is the disconnection from king? Or what is the shame? Why does king feel? Why is there shame behind being king? Well, because I shaved past life, healing that past life. We can do that right now. Right now in this moment. Cool. Let's heal this past life. All right. Cool. I forgive myself for any abusive powers. I forgive myself for anything that I've done wrong. I ask for forgiveness for anyone and ask that forgiveness shows up, whether it's through dreams, through meditations, through revelations, through confessions, through understanding, but the forgiveness channels through their spirit for anyone who I ever offended in past lifetimes when I wasn't the great I am that I am and that I was meant and chosen to be. I forgive myself for those things, allowing myself to be freed from those things, and those things are no longer the burden, the bondage that are suffocating me. Yeah, I take that off my back. That doesn't walk on my shoulders. I shall. I'm not ashamed to run a beautiful kingdom in an unorthodox way. I'm not ashamed to be the royal essence of my essence. I'm not ashamed of my grace. So king, there's nothing wrong with being a king. And and you've always been king. So we are king.